The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
It talks about raising wages and creating jobs.
Better jobs, better wages, a better future.
Better jobs, better wages, better future. I heard Pelosi last night talking about all the great things that the Democrats have done under Obama 6 months ago. Remember, this administration is just 6 months old, 7 months old. And for them to come out, what hypocrisy. Better jobs, better wages. Are you kidding? Better jobs, better wages, better life? 8 years, the income inequality under these people, these Democrats, these liberals, have been terrible. Just awful. Disposable personal incomes for households under Pelosi and her Democrats has been slashed by over $120 billion to just under $14.4 trillion, while spending was revised to $105 billion to just above $13.8 trillion. What does this mean? Government wages are roughly staying the same or going up a little bit for government workers. Oh, but not for you private folks, not for you and me. Our wages aren't going up, they're going down. Wage growth has dropped to just 2.5%. That's the lowest since 2014, and those numbers are rigged, but let's give it to them. It also means we have a drop in income, and it also means that spending is on the rise. So people are going through their savings left and right. Their incomes are going down. They're going through their savings because their spending is up. This is crazy. Because they always put, again, when they got to pay for those credit cards and health care, and they got to go and tap their savings. And she's saying, oh, we're going to give you better jobs and better wages because we understand that situation. They created the situation. That's what drives me nuts. What are you, nuts? They created the situation that they're talking about fixing. They should be saying, look, we screwed up. What a mess. There's so much. The income inequality in this country is just terrible. And I feel awful about it. We, the Democrats, under Obama, created such income inequality, it's embarrassing. And it's getting worse. And we're going to join Trump, and we're going to make sure the income inequality, we start tightening it up. Start creating jobs by helping small businesses start getting loans again. Because small businesses, through the Frank Dodd bill, we made sure they couldn't, again, I feel terrible about this, but we put the Frank Dodd bill in to make sure small businesses couldn't have access to money, that they'd be turned down when they go to the bank. Are you kidding? So it's like they were absent for 8 years and they just came back to Washington and they saw the situation, the economy, and go, oh, we're going to do something about it. Like they were outsiders. They're acting like they're outsiders. The income inequality is getting worse, and the QE is one of the worst things that happen, because out of quantitative easing comes income inequality. Because when you're printing money, you're printing $85 billion a month to buy treasuries to lower interest rates, so you can give zero money to CEOs of companies, zero interest rate money to CEOs of companies to buy their own stock to push the stock market up. when you print all this money to buy $85 billion a month in treasuries to keep on interest rates low so people could buy cars and people could buy houses and washing machines? But the real problem with income inequality, the money they've been printing is going into the stock market. It's going into stock buyback. $16 trillion they print so companies can buy their own stock. They're the ones that kept the Keystone Pipeline. Thank God when Trump came in, he approved Keystone. How many years did the Democrats, the liberal Democrats, interfere with Keystone? 7 years. And look how many jobs we could have had. Look at the attack on coal. Look at the regulations. And because of all this, median household incomes dropped from $56,000 to $52,000. What are you, nuts? And now they're coming and saying, oh, we just discovered something. Well, we're going to fix it. Better jobs, better wages, better life. God, I hate that. I mean, this is just crazy.
This is their slogan, by the way. A better deal, better skills, better jobs, better wages. A lot of people say sounds like Papa John's.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
You know, what's amazing is how they insult us. They think they can come out with a slogan like that, take parking space in our head, and convince us that they have nothing to do with the fact that our country is growing in the last 8 years less than 2%. They somehow think they can take parking space in our head, that we don't connect the Democrats and that administration, Pelosi and Obama and the rest of them, Reid, to the fact our economy is not growing. The jobs are terrible. She brags about 8 million jobs, right? Last night she was talking about 8 million jobs. I forgot what show I saw her on. That how all these jobs they created under Obama's leadership and her leadership. What are you, nuts? Pelosi doesn't mention the 8 million that didn't keep pace with the population growth. What about those 8 million? What about those that didn't keep pace with population growth? Meaning more people became of age to enter the workforce than jobs that were available. But she never said that. Of course, the host is not going to say it. I think it was MSNBC. I would have said, what about the 8 million jobs that didn't even keep pace with the population growth? If you take it, I would have said, if you take all the jobs created and the ones lost, and if I go to the payroll tax office in Washington, I would have found the net gain is 28,000 jobs, not 8 million. If I was the host, I would have done that research, and that's what I would have said right to her face. A face that looks like the back end of a mule. Pelosi also didn't mention in the interview more than 9 million people have been out of work through the 7 years or 8 years of their administration for more than 27 weeks. And 3 of 8 million people been out of work for more than a year under Pelosi and Reid. We're talking 7 months ago. I mean, okay, we're starting our 8th month, but 7 months. It's only been 7 months. People think you turn the page and like, oh, that was years ago, the Pelosi and Obama and the Reid and the Schumer years. That's long. That's decades ago. No. Trump should be congratulated on what progress he could make because it's his own party that's trying to screw him. Also under Pelosi's leadership, who says she's a master. I got the cut here. All right, I think, no, she's a master.
But let me just say this. Self-promotion is a terrible thing, but somebody's got to do it.
Exactly.
And I think that in the situation that we are in, I am a master legislator.
Master legislator? When we have such income inequalities? Are you kidding? We have poverty. It's at record high. We'll be right back. 15 past the hour here in Phil's Gang. We'll take a look at some stocks in the market when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Are you an investor or considering investing in the stock market? At philsgang.com, we offer a multitude of comprehensive stock investing services and professional support to our members. With philsgang.com, you get professional guidance on basic and advanced technical stock analysis. And just like the pros, you will gain the knowledge to recognize stock buy and sell patterns. Unlike other services available, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team host daily interactive live streaming investing webinar classes and programs. You get Phil's Gang timely notifications on your phone or mobile device. And all Phil's Gang material is archived so you will never miss a beat. Plus, philsgang.com offers the best real-time stock charts for day traders and long-term investors. With clear charts, in-depth reports, and Phil's recommendations, philsgang.com makes it easy to learn and monitor your portfolio anytime from anywhere. If you're passionate about securing your financial future, check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you could imagine. Plus, the Phil's Gang philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Democrats will unveil our economic agenda. It's called a better deal. It has three components. We're going to raise people's wages and create better paying jobs.
So, what took so long? 8 years. They're the ones responsible for the biggest gap in wealth. They're responsible for the income inequality that this country has, that we've never seen income inequality this bad and getting worse. They're responsible for no growth because of their policies. Because remember about the liberal Democrats. They want to make sure that people don't work. They make sure they disincentivize people to work. They want to make sure they don't. If you're on a welfare program and you got an opportunity to work a couple hours somewhere and make a little extra money, they take your benefits away. Disincentivizing work ethic. This is what they've been doing all these years. And now they come out with this plan? What are you, nuts? So the stock market is in a situation, people keep asking me, why does the market go down? It goes up almost every day. We're now at around 39 on the S&P, 3940 new highs. And it just keeps going up every day, a little bit by a little bit. What's going on? It's low volume. Low volume, there's the problem. See, when you have a low volume market, that means the trend is not going to change. If you have a trend that is going up, assisted by stock buybacks, low interest rates, and you have low volume, why would you sell? Because it's telling you the trend's not going to change. That's the message from low volume. Also, ETFs have taken the volatility out of the market. Instead of people going into an individual stock, they're going into these beautiful ETFs, which I think is far better than individual stocks, especially for people who are so busy. And I tell my gang all the time, follow me in the ETFs I'm engaged in. I'm engaged in GDX. I have a new one we're just working on now, which is the, not the gas, oil ETF. We did beautifully with the ETF on gas. We made good money on that one. We're making good money now on the ETF, exchange traded fund, on oil. See, ETFs are great, but to answer the question, ETFs cuts the volume in the market. See, ETFs are good because people ask me, what's an index fund? You always hear index. People get confused. Index funds, ETFs, mutual funds, 401ks. It's real simple. The best product is an ETF. When you hear the word index, an index is nothing more than when I say, okay, the S&P, if I say, what's the S&P doing? Same thing as saying, what's the S&P index doing? How's the Dow doing today? Same thing as asking, how's the Dow, the index, doing? It's the index. It's the index of the stocks. Indexing the stocks, the amount of stocks. That's all it is. So the S&P, the Dow 30, small mid-cap stocks, IWM Russell. So a mutual fund is an index fund because it tracks, the mutual fund tracks the S&P, the Dow 30, the Russell. So a mutual index fund is the name is because of they track the index. An ETF tracks an industry. And an ETF is so much better than a mutual fund. Now, both have internal expenses. We know that. Most people don't think that mutual funds do. Their 401k mutual fund doesn't have an expense. Yes, it does. Terrible expense. ETF expenses are far less than mutual fund expenses. And mutual fund, the problem with them, now remember, a mutual fund will follow the index, so don't get confused. They have several hidden fees that ETFs don't have. And that's why the cost is far less than an ETF. A mutual fund is also costly in a lot of other ways. They do not invest all your money that you give them for your mutual fund. They hold money back in reserve. Where an ETF, all your money is invested. There's no reserves. And mutual funds aren't tax-friendly. They always are doing capital gain distribution. And here's another thing. Mutual fund managers, they're lazy. And to create an illusion that your fund is doing better than it is, they sell the best stocks instead of getting rid of the worst stocks. So you're always paying capital gains. ETF, there's no capital gains distribution ever. And mutual fund managers are mostly failed pension fund managers, or they're so bad they could never become a pension fund manager, or they can't make money for themselves investing for themselves. They're inherently lazy. See, they want to be paid. They want to be sure of a paycheck, that they don't have to work. So they get paid on the size of a fund, not on the performance of the fund. So while he's making bad decisions and you're losing money, and the fund keeps going up because he sends his salespeople out called stockbrokers to keep taking money out of your pocket and bringing it back into the fund, think about it. You're losing money. You're paying taxes while you're losing money. What a terrible product. I mean, are you kidding me? But he's being rewarded. He's getting a pay raise. Because as the fund grows, as he can send out his army of stockbrokers to suck you in, and it goes from $1 million fund to $2 million fund, he's getting $500,000. Now he's going to get half of $2 million, but you lost half of your money because he made some bad decisions. These are an army of parasites that run these 401k mutual funds. The ETF, simply put, you can't compete. A 401k mutual fund can't compete with an exchange-traded fund. Just on cost alone, you can't. Because remember, they have all these hidden costs, the mutual fund, that the 401k doesn't have. So we're going to talk a little bit about ETFs, because it's a perfect product, and I designed my MV2 chart so that you can follow your exchange-traded fund, know when to buy and when to get out. So easy. We're going to take a look at Micron Technology when we get back also. It is now 28 past the hour. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. Unlimited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang and follow me in the ETF program where, again, an ETF is a basket of stocks. I engage in different ETFs. At the end of the night, at the end of the radio show, I do a video on what I am doing with the ETF. Follow me. Do the same thing I'm doing. It's $39.95 a month. ETFs where you want to be, not mutual funds where the fees are going to kill you. There's no hidden fees in exchange-traded funds. Are you kidding? You're paying an average of 2 to 3% fees. A 1% fees takes 28% of your money. And you're averaging most at least 2%. That money's gone. That doesn't happen with a ETF. It doesn't happen. And ETFs trade like an individual stock. So if you have a nice, one of my ETFs is GDX, gold mining stocks. And my gold mining stock ETF is doing really terrific. And it's a basket of all the best mining stocks, and it trades like an individual stock. Give you an example. It turned green on, it let us know that we had a buy signal on July 24th. It was at about $22. It went up to $23. Had a nice little 4.5% pop. But that's not what's important. The more important is when to get out with the money you made. See, you won't know when to get out of your stock in a mutual fund. You don't get out of your stock. When the market's starting to correct, you don't get out. It doesn't happen.
So what should you do when Wall Street is divided over the future of the stock market? What should the individual investor do?
Well, the individual investor should do virtually nothing.
Yeah, he's better off doing nothing than buying a 401k. That's what they're saying. Because you're never going to get out of your 401k with the money you made because they don't let you out. And another thing is you can't get out during the day. If the market starts to collapse and you're in your 401k mutual fund, which follows the index, you can't get out. The market could drop 10, 15, 20% in a day. You can't get out. You got to wait till the end of the day. Where an ETF, the basket of stocks like my GDX, they trade like an individual stock all during the day so you can get out. But even better, when the market starts to collapse, you can turn and short it. You can't do that with a mutual fund. Not only do they not let you get out during the day and you got to sit there and watch your money just evaporate, you can't short it. You can't make money on the way down. What a terrible product. 88 million people in this country are in 401ks. They don't get it. They don't want to get it. You know why? Because of the people on Wall Street. They're taking parking space in your head with such stupidity. Listen to this stupidity right here. Charlie Gasparino. And I thought he was a pretty bright guy.
If it wouldn't be so bad for the economy if you had stock buybacks. Bottom line, every American, teachers, cops, they have pensions. It helps that out.
I think that's where Lenore was going.
You get, it was, but you also get a supply side, a fiscal stimulus from that, or a Keynesian fiscal stimulus from that, because people that have more money, rich people, generally spend more.
First of all, it's not the rich people who spend money, Charlie. It's the middle class and the poor people who spend money. The rich people have everything they want because they're rich. They got what they want. It's the middle class. We have to get good jobs, higher paying jobs, get money to them. So they go out and they spend. But the bigger thing is so they can save, because they need savings so small businesses can go in and borrow money from the bank so a small business can create jobs, buy equipment. It's small businesses is the engine behind this growth of this country, and the reason this country hasn't grown for 8 years, we're at less than 2%, because the small businesses can't grow because they strangled them with regulations. They wanted to make sure they couldn't go to the bank and borrow because the big guys, they didn't want any competition. The guy that was in a garage today, who's the Bill Gates of today, he's not going to get to Wall Street. He's not going to get his product on the market. They're going to make sure by putting Dodd-Frank in that he doesn't get his product to the market. Because the big boys, like I said yesterday, with the antitrust laws that used to stop the big boys, stop the monopolies, now the monopolies use the antitrust law. They go in and write the legislation because they just go into Congress, pay off one of the congressmen. Congressman goes home at night. The lobbyist brings in his staff of lawyers, write it so it favors them to make sure no one's ever going to compete with them. Unbelievable. Listen to this. And by the way, when he's here, I'll play this one first.
The earnings are good, that we owe a big portion of that to financial engineering. The corporate buybacks have made the earnings look good. You've got IBM with 21 straight quarters of falling income, and yet it's a credible stock with credible earnings because they massively bought the stock back.
So, think about this. The stupidity. The corporations make $1.7 trillion this year. That's what they're going to make. Last year they made $1.7 trillion. They'll probably make more this year. Where did the money go? Normally the money goes through the economy, goes through Main Street by way of wages, by way of companies taking their profits and reinvesting them back in their companies for capital investment, by machinery and so forth to produce more so your wages go up. No, they're not doing that. The money is not going through. These stock buybacks, the money is going in their pocket. So a company makes $1.7 trillion, these companies. They don't push it into the capital investment. Instead, they take the money and they do stock buybacks. They push their stock prices up because the CEOs, all of their compensation is tied to stock, to the stock price. So when you hear how great these profits are, it doesn't do you any good. Your wages aren't going to go up. Put cotton in your ear. What difference does it make? They brag on CNBC every morning and Fox how great the profits are, earnings are. First of all, they're not. Half of the 6.2% earnings growth for this quarter, half comes from energy. The next part comes from technology and finance. But wait a minute, the three are tied together because it's the oil industry. The reason why finance stocks are up, because they lend money to the oil industry. The reason why the tech stocks are up, they do the technology to get to the oil companies so they can drill more efficiently, cheaper, get oil out of the ground deeper. So there's one sector that's working. They don't tell you that, do they? If we pull out the oil, our earnings growth is 3.2%. But wait a minute. Let's go a little further. Let's pull out the fake earnings. Let's pull out where a company had bad debt and he hides it. Let's take a company who's got all this inventory and he doesn't write it down. They cheat. So take Micron Technology. Here's a great example.
Has unusual activity in a semi stock. It's up nearly 40% this year.
Which is Micron Technology. We had all that activity in there. It bumped right up to those highs, that 32 and a half kind of area, and then it failed once again, pulled back towards 28. I'm going to stick with this.
Oh, he's going to stick with it. Listen to this. Let him stick with it. He's sticking with a downtrend. It's red. You don't stick with a downtrend. Why would you stay with a stock with a downtrend? See, a guy like him can, because he works for a company and he can hold on. But if you're buying 100 shares or 500 shares or 1,000, you can't hold on. You can't hold on. It's unbelievable the stupidity I'm hearing on Wall Street here. Unbelievable. Join my gang. Get some sanity. This is nuts.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008-2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profit.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software, I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
So, what is love? Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the MaxVest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, join my gang. And then if you're a person that's very busy, you can't participate in any classrooms, even if it's archived, you don't have time. And you're a person that says, you know, I just want to do what you're doing, Phil. Just want to follow what you're doing. Well, now you got the opportunity. And the best thing is with ETFs. So right now I got a gold ETF and I got an oil ETF. We just finished with a gas ETF, which we made about 14% on that one. GDX, we just started on GDX. We're up about 4 or 5% on that one. Same with oil. So join my gang and just follow me. And then at the end of each night, the radio show, I do a video and I tell you exactly what I'm doing, and then you copycat what I do. It's not a fund. You're not sending me money. It's not a mutual fund. It's not a fund where you send me money. You just simply go on and you buy how many shares you want of GDX. And then every night you say, okay, am I supposed to add to my position? Am I supposed to just hold it, not do anything? It's so easy. And after a month, if you don't think it's working, that's it. You have no obligation. And the expenses on ETFs are so minimal. You get killed with your 401k. Listen to this. And here's the number. I'll give you the number. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. They're right there waiting for your call now, right in Sarasota, Florida. This is not going to some, the Philippines or some country. No, it's right here. Okay, they're waiting for your call. And I'm telling you, it will make a difference in your financial life. I'm not saying get rid of your 401k mutual fund. I'm saying compare it. And after a month, you'll say, God, why haven't I been doing that? Why haven't I done this oh, God, I should have been doing this years ago. And it's so easy because I'm following the guy who's got skin in the game. Anyway, it's so frustrating. These people on Wall Street, just liars. Listen to this. This really got me right here. Okay. Inflation low. For some reason, I can't.
Inflation, it's a bit of a mystery, but inflation still is below the Fed's target of 2%. But it is a mystery.
A mystery? How's inflation a mystery? Inflation's pretty easy, isn't it? It's not a mystery, for God's sakes. We depend on inflation to get our rates up, to get our wages up. What is so hard about that? See, inflation, the other day she said she's going to stop raising rates because she found out when she's been raising rates already, loan applications are starting to fall off. And she also knows the inflation's been low. See, inflation is the price of goods, and every price you pay for your goods it goes up, is someone else's income going up. Do you understand that? So inflation's good. When inflation rises, wages rise. When inflation doesn't rise, your wages don't. And we've got lousy wages because we're stagnant. Our inflation's stagnant because the policies that have been put in this country by Pelosi and her Democrats are terrible policies. They're anti-growth. So that's why it's a joke, a total joke, when they come out and give us that stupid statement of Democrats better job, better wages, and all that nonsense. Unbelievable. Okay. Look, right now, oil, gold, okay, if you want to be in those two exchange-traded funds, 877-600-GANG, and then you can start following me, okay? This is where the money is going. There's going to be a little reprieve, and then they're going to start moving again because the dollar is low. The dollar is weak. They keep pushing that dollar down. You know, every time they push that dollar down, it only helps Wall Street, only helps the big guys, the big monopolies, the big boys, because they can sell their stuff overseas. But it kills the small businesses here. You know, I just get a kick out of these, like Pelosi and the rest of these people. They don't get it. The reason our volume is so low, because there's low participation. They scared everybody out of the market by screwing them, the retail customer. That means when you have fewer participants, that means you have less opinions. Am I right? If you have fewer participants at a party, don't you have less opinions? That means you have less volatility at the party. If you have a lot of people at your party, you have a lot of opinions, and they start throwing stuff at each other. You have volatility. It's the same thing with the stock market. Volatility is a good thing because if you have volatility, then for the seasoned investor, he makes money when the market's going up and the market's going down. Market's going up, market's going down. But when there's no participants, there's opinions, there's no volatility, and the consensus is the same, we're just going to keep going up, and that's what the consensus is. Why would you sell your stock? The VIX index is a fear meter. Usually, when the VIX index is low, it's a simple poem. When the VIX is low, you go. When the VIX is high, you buy. Simply means when the VIX is low or the volatility is low, the stock market's at its high, you better start taking profits. But no more. There's been interference by our government. They've interfered. Our private banking cartel, working with the government, interfered. Called the Federal Reserve. They've interfered. We don't have a free market. They want the market to keep going up every day so they can get rich. They don't care about the economy getting worse because you think they care that wages aren't going up? They don't care as long as they keep getting rich. But this interference has been going on for 8 years, where the banking cartel has financially engineered, just like what you heard. Just like what you heard on my cut, that when they take the market and they financially engineer it to favor that stocks keep going up, go up one way, they do that by printing money to do stock buybacks. You heard the cut. They print money and give it to Wall Street banksters, hedge funds, to buy those very stocks that they rigged to go up. And who's getting rich? Not the guy that's not the everyday guy's making $54,000 or $60,000 with his wife. If he's in a 401k, he's screwed. He's not making money with his 401k. I guarantee you that. He's not going to, even if he is, he's not going to keep it. It's going to go down when the crash comes. The government's bought $85 billion a month in treasuries to force the large bond buyers out of the stock market. They printed $85 billion a month to get the bond buyers out and make them push stocks up. These stocks are all going up, not because companies are making money. They're going up because it's financially engineered. And when it's financially, and here's the other thing, they put in rules and regulations to make sure small companies don't go public. Remember, IPOs, we used to have what they call IPO Monday, where we had 20, 30 IPOs coming out. Initial public offerings, meaning little companies doing 5, 10, 15 million to go raise money. That meant more stock and more stock and more stock. And we had greater volatility. It was a great market. But they said, let's stop that too. They did everything between regulations, between printing of money, selling it at 0%, putting Dodd-Frank in. They did everything so that the market, the person would say, the consensus would be, why would we sell? So now you have fewer and fewer people in the market, and a consensus is, due to this interference by the government and by the banking cartel to suppress interest rates for years, why sell? So it's crazy that you're not in the stock market. And Trump is going to do even more quantitative easing. We've already done $16 trillion in stock buybacks, $85 billion a month to buy treasuries to push the market up. High frequency trading, they got rid of that with regulations so the market, there would be no volatility. And then they give you the fake earnings. 6.2%. Are you kidding? It's not 6 point, but stay with it. It's from one of our only 11 sectors. This is crazy. Look, all I can tell you with an ETF, they're terrific because you have a basket of stocks. It trades like an individual stock. You can even short it when the market goes down, but you're not going to know when to do that. But if you're with me, you will, because every night, like right after I finish this radio show, I'll do my video, and everybody who's followed me in an ETF, or I also do a video for individual stocks. But the ETF is for the busy person who doesn't want to get screwed with big fees like you do in mutual funds. But more important is that you know now when to get out. The signal's there. Has anybody heard of a mutual fund, 401k mutual fund, giving you a signal to get out? And then giving you a signal, hey, we're going to make money on the way down? What are you, nuts? Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. The phones, they're manning the phones right now. Join the gang and start following my oil and gold ETF. Try it for a month. You don't like it? Don't do it.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
They offer a free weekend seminar